So you've probably heard that the Riu resorts do a Riu party. This is something, it's a themed party that happens 4 times a week. And I guess the question is, for somebody like myself who's just entered into my 50s, is this something that is going to be way too young for me, or is this something that I would like to participate in? On Tuesdays and on Fridays, they have them starting at 2:30 in the afternoon, and they go until 7 p.m. And then on Wednesdays and Saturdays, they start at 6:30 p.m. and they go right on through till 11. But don't think the party's got to stop then, because they do also have a disco at the Riu Santa Fe, and that carries on until 2 a.m. So you can enjoy the fun all night long. So we were there for a total of 10 nights, and I didn't know anything about these Riu parties when we first got there, and I just thought they would all be the same, but in fact they're completely different. They have a different theme for each one, and the music changes as well. So sometimes it's going to be more catering to a slightly younger crowd, and then other times it's going to be catering to an older crowd. So you can pick and choose which one you want to enjoy. So I'm going to show you some clips of each of the parties. I'm not going to play the music because that would get me a copyright strike, but I'm going to tell you what kind of music they had at each of the different parties, and I'll also put a note below to show you what actual music was playing at the time. So on Tuesdays, it's jungle theme, and what is fun about all of these parties is the entertainment team really gets into it. So they come around to all the different pool areas in the loungers, and they tell you what the theme is of the day. And they also tell you that there's a spot at each resort where you can go and get free face painting. So you can get little, stuff painted on you, neon colors, pink, white, you have it. And it just kind of gets everybody in the mood. Now, I will say that, yes, predominantly this was a 20-something, 30-something aged party. But that said, there were a lot of older folks that were right into it. So Tuesdays is the jungle theme, and that's one of the daytime parties. So that again starts at 2:30 in the afternoon and goes until 7. The music for this party tends to be a little bit more, I mean, this place was packed, and I think the daytime ones, it's more of an excuse for us all to get adult day drunk. And I mean, no judgment, right? But there's 2 different pool areas at the pool area. Now, this party pool is only open during these pool parties. The rest of the time, this pool area is closed off and getting cleaned. But there's also places where you can stand or you can sit and enjoy the music. They have a bar inside of there so you can refresh your drinks and enjoy the party. Wednesday is the evening party, so that starts at 6:30 p.m. and goes right on through till 11. The theme is white party, and it was interesting to see so many people around the resort donning their white outfits. The music for this party is sort of 70s, 80s, 90s. So it was right up my alley, and we did stay for a little bit, enjoyed a drink, and we got there quite early. So there weren't a lot of people, as you can see here, but the music was good. It was a little bit on the loud side, but certainly if I had known at that point that the whole evening was going to be that kind of genre of music, I probably would have stayed a bit longer or even come back to enjoy it. Now on Fridays, it's the pink party, and the music is good old rock and roll. And honestly, the amount of, I want to call it between, 40, 50, 60-year-olds. There was one group of women, as you can see here, who had pink hats on, and lots of people wearing, bright neon pink tops or shorts. It was perfectly acceptable to go to any of these parties wearing just a bathing suit because it is a pool party. And they did have storage areas for you to put your stuff, but I would probably recommend either bringing a waterproof case for your phone or just having very limited valuables with you. And then last but not least is the Saturday party, which is a neon theme. And this party starts at 6:30 and goes straight on through till 11. And like I said, you've always got the disco after, or each property has got a 24-hour lounge where you can also get beers or glasses of wine. So party as much as you like. Now the theme for the neon party is more techno, so that really wasn't my speed, but with the lights flashing, you can see that it was a lot of fun. So overall, would I say this is really something that's just for 20-somethings? Well, It sort of felt like that because we were there for the very beginning of spring break. So there were a certainly higher percentage of younger people there. But at the Riu Palace, Cabo San Lucas, and the Riu Palace Baja California, there were certainly a lot of older folks that were there, you know, in their 40s, 50s, 60s. And there were a lot of them that were going to the party as well. So really it was something for everybody. The music, although they have a theme for each night, they have DJs who are controlling the music and they're watching the crowds. If it's a generation or if it's just a group of people who really like that 70s, 80s, 90s, they may throw that in on the Tuesday party or the Friday party. It just depends. They're going to work with the crowd to make sure that they're having as much fun as possible. But I will say that there's security all around and lifeguards. And they're very careful to be watching everybody because there's alcohol involved, lots of alcohol involved. They want everyone to be safe. So there were some people who overindulged. They have a stack of wheelchairs right outside the pool party so that they can safely get you back to your room. If I was going there with a girlfriend or with a group of people, I think it would have been a heck of a lot of fun. You just really gotta go check it out for sure. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please consider giving it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos. And before you go, be sure to check out this video on the rooms at the Riu Santa Fe. I'll show you the basic rooms as well as the pool party rooms. This is a way to really embrace that and jump into the fun.